So by now, I'm pretty sure everyone has heard the New England Patriots are accusing the Texans of tampering. That's pretty funny, man. Like, I love this. Like, for the longest time, the Texans have been a pretty boring franchise. It's just good to see, I guess, a scandal involving the Texans. I mean, I know a lot of Texans fans are pissed off and freaking out for I don't know what reason, but I wouldn't freak out. I wouldn't be pissed off at all because, in my opinion, the Patriots accusing the Texans of tampering is the last-ditch effort of the Patriots trying to get something out of Nick Caserio leaving the Patriots, because this is who it's all about, Nick Caserio. And I know a lot of people are going to say, man, why can't we just stop getting these Patriots leftovers, these Patriots people? Okay, ask yourself this question. If Nick Caserio wasn't actually good, would the Patriots really be going out of their way to stop the Texans from getting him? Come on, answer that. Like, the guy is obviously good. There's a reason why the Patriots want to keep him, and that's because he's actually good, and the Patriots know that Nick would have a huge impact on the Texans. Now, what happens if the NFL does find out that the Texans were tampering? Well, at the moment, it's not really known exactly what will happen. What I do know is that they'll lose a pick, and they'll probably be fined as well. What round pick would that be? I have no idea. And would that pick go to the Patriots, or would that pick just disappear? I also have no idea on that. So that is yet to be determined. Of course, the NFL has to actually find evidence that the Texans did tamper. And right now, the only evidence that the Patriots are using is some pictures of Jack Easterby talking to Nick Caserio last Thursday when they were at the Patriots ring ceremony. So that's not really gonna prove anything in my opinion. Now, do I think the Texans tampered? Absolutely. I think the Texans 100% tampered. Why? Well, look at the timeline. Last Thursday, Jack Easterby goes to the Patriots ring ceremony. And if you guys don't know who Jack Easterby is, he's one of our guys within the organization. He was just hired like 2 months ago. He was with the Patriots last year, so obviously he won the Super Bowl. So he attended the Patriots ring ceremony last Thursday. And then last Friday, a day after Jack Easterby attended that ceremony, Brian Gaine gets fired. And that same day that Brian Gaine gets fired, the Texans request permission to interview Nick Caserio. That just doesn't seem right to me. It seems sketchy, and I'm sure the Patriots see it too, because, guy from Houston goes to the ring ceremony, talks to Nick Caserio, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, out of the blue, Brian Gaine gets fired, and the first guy the Texans are trying to get, Nick Caserio. That seems sketchy to me. I think the Texans 100% tampered. The thing is, the Patriots ain't got no evidence. There is no way they can prove this. So, Jack Easterby comes back. That day, he tells Cal McNair, hey, so I talked to Nick Caserio, and you know what? He's down to come to Houston. And then, boom, Brian Gaine gets fired. They ask for permission, and here we are. I think, 5 days later, the Patriots are accusing the Texans of tampering. And, it brings up the next question. Well, what makes anyone so sure that Nick Caserio wants to go to Houston? He wants to come to Houston. I've seen a lot of Pats fans. It's like, oh, he ain't going nowhere. No, he's coming to Houston. I believe there's a 99.9% chance Nick Caserio is coming to Houston. Why? If he didn't want to come to Houston, he simply would have said, no, I don't want to go to Houston, and we wouldn't be where we're at today. There's even reports that Nick Caserio went to, I believe, Belichick's house. He met with him, and even then, Belichick wasn't able to convince him to stay. So now here the Patriots are accusing the Texans of tampering. A last-ditch effort by the Patriots to try to get something out of losing Caserio. And the reason I'm so sure of this is because, again, he either would have said, no, I don't want to go to Houston, if he didn't want to come to Houston, or, the Patriots would have promoted him, gave him a raise, gave him, a higher ranking job, and he would have stayed in New England. But guess what? The Patriots are accusing the Texans of tampering. I am telling you, this is a last-ditch effort by the Patriots to get something. Nick Caserio will be a Texan. Now, I do not think there's enough evidence that says that the Texans actually tampered. Do I think they did? Yes, I think they absolutely tampered. That whole situation seems sketchy to me. But again, you can't prove it. Innocent until proven guilty. You know what they say. And there is no way that a few pictures of Jack Easterby talking to Nick Caserio is going to prove anything. I mean, for all we know, they could have been talking about how excited they were for the new Toy Story 4 movie coming out in a few weeks. I don't know. They could have literally been talking about anything. There is no proof that they were talking about Nick Caserio possibly coming to Houston. So, I'll just leave it at that. I wouldn't freak out if I'm a Texans fan. Like I said, I don't think there's enough evidence based on the information provided that the Patriots are trying to use as evidence. And, I mean, all I gotta say is, if you really want to be the Patriots, then I guess you just gotta cheat like the Patriots. So that's all I have on that. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.